Hi, hello there. My name is Kayla and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. In my previous videos, I have tried out a number of Hot Topic eyeshadow palettes. I've tried out a couple of Nightmare Before Christmas palettes. I've tried out a Chucky palette. We've had some hits, we've had some misses. And in today's video, we're going to be trying out the Hot Topic Beetlejuice eyeshadow palette.
It's showtime.
This eyeshadow palette contains 5 shimmer shades, 7 matte shades, totaling in 12 eyeshadows, and it has 2 highlighters embossed with little beetles on them. This palette also does contain a pretty large mirror and retails for $16.90. However, it is currently on sale on HotTopic.com for $11.83. The packaging on this is really cute. It's purple, you have the Beetlejuice logo and little beetles crawling around everywhere. And on the back of this palette, it does say it is cruelty-free. Hot Topic did just recently release more eyeshadow palettes and I guess restocked some of the old ones that had been off the website for a while. So if there's any Hot Topic eyeshadow palettes you'd like me to try out, comment down below and I can totally do that. I have so much fun trying out Hot Topic eyeshadow palettes and sharing my thoughts and opinions on them with you guys. So let me know if you'd like to see more Hot Topic eyeshadow videos. And before we get into this look, I will go ahead and do swatches of all the shades on my arm here for you. Alright, so I did have a little trouble swatching some of the shades in here. The purple shimmer shade Showtime did not want to show up. It was just like, I had to really dig in there to get the pigmentation that I wanted. However, all the rest of them swatched pretty well. And before we get into this look, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Alrighty, so as you can tell, I went ahead and did a full face of makeup so we can get right into this palette. Oh,
I'm excited.
I haven't swatched any of these shades yet, so I'm just going to swatch this silver color, Never Trust the Living.
Oh wow.
This color looks like chrome. It doesn't have like sparkle to it, but it is very metallic, I guess you could say. Thoroughly impressed. Okay, so this is most definitely a green toned palette with a couple pops of purple shimmer in here. So I guess I'm doing a grungy green look today. First shade I'm going to take is the shade Third Time's a Charm on a little Lorelei Los Angeles L18 brush. I'm going to use this as the transition shade and just put it in my crease. Y'all, to be honest, I haven't watched Beetlejuice in so long. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. It would come on ABC Family. Remember that? Remember ABC Family? Before it changed into, what is it now? Freeform? I think they still do that like 31 Days of Halloween though. I don't have like real cable. I just have Hulu, Netflix, Tubi. And I also have these like satellite things that I got on Amazon that you just plug into your TV and you get like all the basic news channels. So I don't have like regular cable, like I don't have like the Food Network or HGTV or anything like that. I have free TV and Netflix and Hulu. Okay, so that shade went on pretty well. It is a bit patchy in some spots, so I'm going to try building it up in certain areas. But it's definitely not bad, in my opinion. And I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, that's honestly not too bad. Like I said, same thing on this eye. It is a little patchy in some spots, but honestly, I'm not like mad at it. Alright, so the next shade I'm going to take is the shade Honey We're Dead on a MAC 213 brush. And I'm just going to place this shade right below where I put the Third Time's a Charm shade. Okay, so this one isn't as dark as I thought it'd be. It looks darker in the pan. However, when you put it on, it is not as pigmented, I guess. It just doesn't look as dark as it does in the pan. So I'm gonna try building it up a little bit. Okay, so with the second layer of that, it definitely added some more coverage. I'm just going to take the same L19 brush and blend it out a bit. Okay, we are not looking too bad. Pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Does anybody else watch Curb Your Enthusiasm as religiously as I do? I love Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's so good.
Okay, next I'm going into the shade Recently Deceased. This almost, it reminds me of like a camo green color, like a hunter green. And I'm taking this on a Morphe M152 brush, and I'm going to place this just right on the outer corner. And I gotta say, I haven't had any fallout with these shades on my face, so I am really impressed. Now I'm just blending it out a little bit. Alright, I can honestly say so far I'm pretty impressed with the way this look is turning out. Alright, now to just make it a little bit darker, I'm going to take a bit of the shade Routine Haunting on the same Morphe M152 brush and just lightly place it on the very outer corner. This is supposed to be a matte black shade. However, it doesn't look black. It definitely looks more of a dark gray, very dark gray color in the pan, but we're going to try it out. Now I'm just lightly blending it out a bit. Okay, so that shade worked pretty good. Whenever you put it on, it's definitely black, but as soon as you start to blend it out the slightest, it definitely loses its pigment. However, it was pretty good and it does look good on my eyes. Alright, now to add a little bit of sparkle, I guess. I don't know if I want to stick to the green theme or use a purple or this gold. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Showtime on this Luna Magic brush. I'm going to wet the brush first. And I'm just going to place this towards the outer portion of my lid. Okay, so it's definitely not like packing a punch as much as I would like it to. So I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Say It Once and put it over the top. Okay, not too bad. Definitely a little bit crumbly. Now I'm just going to take some of this white shade, The B Word, on a Lauralee Los Angeles L19 brush and place it on the inner corner. Alright, I'm definitely getting Beetlejuice vibes right now. I really like the way this has turned out so far. Now I'm just going to dip back into the shade Third Time's a Charm on a Morphe M506 brush and place this all along the lower lash line. Now with the same brush, I'm dipping into the shade Honey We're Dead and placing this towards the outer portion of the lower lash line. Now I'm taking a little bit of the shade Routine Haunting on a Morphe M152 brush and placing this on the very outer corner and connecting it up to my upper outer corner. Alright you guys, so this is pretty much it for the eyeshadows. I'm honestly pretty impressed. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and eyelashes off camera, come back, show you guys the final look, and give you my final thoughts and opinions on this Beetlejuice eyeshadow palette. Alright, so I'm back. I have my eyeliner and eyelashes on. I put on a wig and a hat because why not? So I did forget to use the highlighters in here, so that is what we're doing now. I'm going to take the highlighter shade Never Trust the Living, the sort of gray chrome color, on a Luna Magic highlighting brush, and we'll see. We'll see. Do y'all see that? Because neither do I. Okay, so that did nothing. I'm going to try the other shade, Ghost with the Most. Okay, I did get a little bit of some sort of chunky sheen. Did not do much. Okay. Okay, you can see it on my nose. It is this like pearlescent green color. Okay, so the highlighters in here weren't that great, just gonna say that right off the bat. But this is the final look. I really like the way the eyeshadows turned out. My opinions on this palette, I like it. I think the eyeshadows actually performed pretty well. I did have to build up the shade Third Times of Charm a little bit to get the pigmentation that I wanted. However, these eyeshadows surprisingly performed pretty good. These shimmers that I tried out in here, not very shimmery, however they are very pigmented and they do show up. The matte black shade in here performed pretty well. The matte white performed well, and I had little to no fallout with these shades on my face. Interesting. So this palette as a whole, if you're a Beetlejuice fan, if you really like the colors in this palette, and if you don't have any green shades, I would recommend this. I mean, some of these green shades in here look pretty similar, like the shades A Little Gasoline and Make My Millennium. They are pretty similar, and I do think that they could have put some different color in here instead of like this green shade. However, the eyeshadows that I tried out performed pretty well. I think this palette is really user friendly. You do get pigmentation with this, however you have to build it up a little bit, but there is little to no fallout on your face, which is excellent. And I think this is the best Hot Topic palette I've tried out this far. I think it's pretty good. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Everything that I have on my face will be linked in the description box down below, as well as all of my social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye!